are there foods and herbs that we can take that actually make us look better and feel better and have more radiance and aura? And the answer is, you better believe it, absolutely. This kingdom of herbs is what we call the medicinal mushrooms, and what they do is they go to work on rejuvenating our immunity. They also, on a derivative side effect, they affect our blood, so they help with our heart, they affect our liver and kidneys, they affect our skin, and they affect our joints. The immune system, however, is where the action is. And what they contain is they concentrate elements that were once in a tree. These medicinal mushrooms are actually mushrooms that grow on trees. So they're not the kind that you see coming out of the ground. They're the kind that are coming out of the bark of a dead tree. Like if you go for a walk in the forest, and in fact I invite you to do that today if you get a chance. Just look at the trees and you'll start to notice that there's some of them that have died and they have these mushrooms coming out of them. Well, what's going on with those mushrooms? Well, those mushrooms are concentrating all of the unique elements that that tree has absorbed in its lifetime, which may have been 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 years. And our old belief that, oh, the mushroom is just concentrating hydrogen and carbon that's in that tree is now been replaced by the understanding that there are these high spin elements that are in the tree that the mushroom concentrates. It wraps it around its spore in the fruiting body, the part that comes out of the tree, and if we break that piece off and we make a tea out of it, we can get access to this. Now that's a lot of work for anybody who's new to this. So here's what's happened for you, and hopefully if you've known about this, you've been accessing it already. But if you've not known about this, please start today to look at these in your local health food store. These tree mushrooms have already been techno-processed for us into powders and encapsulated in vegetarian capsules and are now available in health food stores in abundance. In fact, once you turn onto it, you're going to realize how fortunate we are in today's day to have access to the greatest tree mushrooms in the world, the greatest medicinal mushrooms in the world, right in our local health food store. So let's talk about what they are and what to look for. Definitely we want to look for at least 5 in any given formula. Those 5 would include, number 1, reishi mushroom. Time tested, time proven over 3 to 4 to 5,000 years in Chinese medicine. R-E-I-S-H-I, reishi mushroom. Maitake, M-A-I-T-A-K-E, known as the hen of the woods. This is a beautiful mushroom that grows off of trees. It's been techno-processed for us now. It's in health food stores. So you'll find these herbal supplements with reishi and maitake. Here's another one, shiitake. This is a great culinary mushroom. You may have had it before in a culinary context. Maybe you went to a great restaurant. They served you shiitake mushrooms. Great for your immune system. They grow out of trees, but they're relatively soft. So if you found a tree with this growing on it, you could actually break it off and eat it, and it's really good. A great source of protein, by the way. When we're dealing with reishi, with maitake, with shiitake, we're talking about great sources of protein. Here's another one. This has been concentrated into various different types of super immune system weapons, and that is a mushroom called the cloud mushroom, or Coriolus, C-O-R-I-O-L-U-S, Coriolus, the cloud mushroom. Coriolus PSP and Coriolus PSK are concentrates of a certain group of polysaccharides that are present in those mushrooms. And those polysaccharides are specifically where the real high immune system factors are found in these mushrooms. So again, we're going to go back to the beginning. Reishi, maitake, shiitake, Coriolus. Here's another really important one, a very valuable one. Agaricus, A-G-A-R-I-C-U-S, agaricus, a great mushroom that is very high in what we call beta-glucans. If you've been studying the health sciences for any period of time, there's this relationship between beta-glucans and the quality and beauty of our hair. There's a relationship between beta-glucans and the quality and beauty of our skin. In particular, however, it's working on our immune system. Beta-1,3 glucans, beta-1,4 glucans, beta-1,6 glucans are found in that mushroom. We've given you 5 mushrooms right now. All you have to do is start right there, very basic. You go to the health food store, you pick those mushrooms up, and you start taking them 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 capsules a day with water, preferably on an empty stomach. Doesn't have to be. And what you're going to see is, over a period of a few months, suddenly your immunity is going to change. You'll notice that your neurological chemistry improves as well, because when we're dealing with great sources of protein, which these mushrooms are, they're often better sources of protein than the chicken, than the beef, than the turkey, than the bologna. They are better sources of protein than that because they're actually working directly on our nervous system immediately. One of the unspoken truths about protein is that it helps us with neurological health, with nervous system health. And so you might find your memory's a little sharper. People ask me all the time, how do I improve my memory? Well, it's a complex job. One of the most important things is we got to get our immune system up and get the right protein in, just to dredge out and normalize our nervous system so that we can think clearly and accurately. There's other aspects to memory which we're going to get into in deeper research that's going to come down the pipe with the Longevity Now program and subsequent online information and audio information.